This is still Prime Morning. My name is Dua Akomia. You can call me the Golden Girl. I love being called the Golden Girl. Consider being interactive with us on all our social media platforms. Anytime you see me standing here, you know what time it is. It is time for me to bring you updates on all the stories that are greatly trending on social media. That's what's trending. Let's get right into our stories for this morning. And we all know that we are currently, all of us are doing our very best to make sure we adhere to the Ga Traditional Council's prohibition on noise and drumming, okay? But unfortunately, the Lighthouse Chapel, Kwadwo City, to be precise, is massively trending on social media currently because as part of celebrating their lead pastor, the overseer of Lighthouse Chapel, Bishop Dag Haywood Mills, well, there was a little bit of noise, there was some level of noise, and some members of the Ga Traditional Council interrupted the celebration of his birthday. His birthday was on the 14th of May, by the way. So it was postponed so that when they converged in church, they would celebrate him. So that was a celebration. And some members of the Ga Traditional Council interrupted and started seizing some musical instruments because there is supposed to be no loud noise at the moment. Take a look at the video. This is the video that is currently trending on social media. Now, I believe that there are a number of churches that have not really adhered so far because the Ga Traditional Council has invited about 15 churches to a meeting to really ascertain the reason behind not adhering to the noise-making ban that is currently ongoing. Mind you, it started on the 12th of May. And so, well, some more. Let's see how people reacted to this on social media. Otherwise, GA says, you have to obey them. LOL, you are on their land. Yes. Sir Lord Montana says, all those gun boys, they are just hungry. No one sends them there. Okay, no one sends them there. Find something for them to eat. So, Rick Wale says, haha, it's very funny. Very, because we had a show just last week, and it was at the Netherlands Embassy, and none of this happened. Played as loud, and even some of the chiefs were invited to the show. Wow, because it's a foreigner, my country, Amizo says they have to respect laws of the Ga land. Designed by Denara says, this year, dear, daga bre. The motor checker says, respects the traditional authorities. Fafa's Breakfast GA says, what happened to give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and to God what belongs to God? As Christians, we cannot cut ourselves off from the affairs of the world, but we should never compromise our beliefs and values. Our decisions and our loyalties must be decided by what furthers the common good. Adrakumsi says, selective attacks. There was a rubbish collector shouting on a megaphone, bola, bola, bola. That one is not noise, Abby. Oh my goodness. Oh. Anyway, so you can contribute to this particular story via our social media handles. On Facebook, it is Joy Prime TV, or you can take our WhatsApp number 055-157-5757. Let us know exactly how you feel about this story. Moving away from that, a young man is doing amazingly well. I'm excited about this one. I chanced on this story some time ago. It's been a long while. It's been months I chanced on this. And I said, oh, this is beautiful, highly innovative. So this young man, Desmond David, is currently trending on social media because guess what? He has created from regular barrels, regular metallic barrels, he's created freezers out of them for fishmongers in Takoradi to help them when it comes to preserving their fishes that they sell, just to, ease livelihoods a bit for them when it comes to the businesses that they do. And so, yes, these are the barrels. This is how it looks like. Let's just take a look at this particular video. And we have him on phone. We will just have a brief conversation with him.
Very, very cool. It's very cool. I will tend to an ice block and bottle water very soon. Very, very soon. So I'm telling you, this is Ghana's very own barrel freezer, Kingsway fast freezer. Purchase it in
So the innovator, I did say earlier, Desmond David, has joined us via phone. Hi, good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hi, how are you, Desmond?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well, and I am pretty excited by your innovation. First of all, tell us something people do not know about you. Who are you really?
Well, my name is Desmond David. I'm from Takade.
Okay.
Takade to be precise.
Okay.
My education level is to the secondary level. I attended TT at Takade Technical Institute.
Okay.
For my basic school, I attended All Saints, continued, Mina, and since childhood, I've been picking skills, working with other professionals, carpenters, mechanics, and a whole lot. So my mom sells ice block, and we live close to the seashore. I'm in Takade. So with time, I noticed the freezers around it doesn't last long. They have a very short lifespan. So I was looking out for a solution to that. So my mom selling ice block also encountered the same problem because she's been using deep freezers. Yes. Yeah, so with time, I noticed the barrels are being sent on the sea, like for fishing. They take it to the sea for fishing and they bring it back. And they're able to use it for the next 10 years, 15 years. And I also remember while I was a kid, my grandma used to have this barrel we used to fetch water in. And the last time I tried to discard that barrel, my mom said that barrel is older than me. Okay. So older than you. So how old are you, by the way? Okay. I'll be 32 by November. Okay. Wow. Yeah. So with that, I was thinking around a way of, making using the barrel for freezer because the lifespan of the barrel is very long. With that, I have to start by a refrigeration class, which a friend of mine paid for me online. So I started the tuition there, and I needed to practice it. So my mom had this issue with freezers all the time, so I decided to try my hands on. And fortunately for me, it worked. How long did it take you? Pardon? Your first try, how long did it take you? Okay, my first try on my mom's freezer took me like about a week. Okay. Yeah, because I needed to go back to the class, ask some questions, come back and practice it, back and forth and sort of. So after fixing my mom's freezer, then I got the idea of if I now understand the mechanism of the refrigeration system, because I did mechanical engineering, TTI. So, for me, all I need to know is how the machine works, the principle of it, and you're good. I'm able to, adopt it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started with the refrigerational idea. I had the theory. I did the practicals. I passed. So I felt like I can do it. But I didn't have the idea of how to fabricate it to make it, make the complete set of the refrigeration system in the barrel.
Yeah.
So with that, I started with the little idea I know, and it took me about 8 to 9 months to finish it.
Interesting.
I spent about 9,000, and could be more, on my first barrel.
You spent about what? So I would say close to 10,000.
Yeah, close to 10,000.
On your first barrel?
Yeah, on the first barrel.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You know what, Desmond? We are actually pressed for time, and we'll try and get some more time for you to come into the studio, right? So we would have an in-depth conversation on your innovation. Is that okay? I know you live in Takrady, so we'll discuss that with you and then see how best or what time exactly you can come in so we can have that lengthy conversation, because this is brilliant and congratulations to you. But are you making money, by the way?
Okay, I'm making losses, rather.
You're making losses, but you're still producing them.
Yeah, I'm still doing it. I can't stop. I've sacrificed a lot for this. I can't stop.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so I have to do it. I add every single barrel is 1,800 cedis.
Oh.
And I have to add extra 200 cedis to finish. That's 2,000. And there are reasons to that. And those reasons are the reason why we need people to come on board to help us.
Exactly. So you speaking about people to come and help. You are on Joy Prime at the moment. This is a national, in fact, beyond Ghana, people watch us. So please, take advantage of this opportunity and call on people to come to your aid, to come and help. Because you are making losses at the moment, but you are still producing. You are not stopping. So what would you say?
Yeah, I'm not stopping. The reason why I'm making losses is, 1, I'm not doing bulk purchase. 2, I'm working alone.
Okay.
3, I'm not working in a conducive environment. So some of the materials get spoiled, some of the machines I use get spoiled.
Oh.
So please and please, I need one-on-one conversation with the president, and I know meeting one day, and I'll sit one day one-on-one to expect me how can help Ghana grow. It's not only about exporting cocoa, manganese,
yes.
You also have to export something different. I have wholesale distributors in Nigeria.
Okay.
They are ready to get the product in large quantities and sell. Please, anyone listening to this, the big men, please come on board. Let's change the generation. Let's make history for Ghana. It's not about me. Let's put our nation on the map. Africa as a nation, West Africa.
I love this.
Just come on board and let's bring this thing and let's move it together.
Brilliant, Desmond. Thank you so much for your time. Like I did say, we'll try and, organize an appropriate time for you to come in and share your story with us a bit more. So thank you so much for sharing this bit with us this morning on Prime Morning.
Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that was Desmond David, and he's the innovator or the brain behind barrels that have been turned into freezers that are currently serving a lot of good to some fishmongers in Takrady. Very brilliant, but he's calling on sponsors, able people to come on board. So please, if you can, come on board. We are calling on corporate bodies as well. If you can, get in touch with us and we will lead you to him so that you can give him the needed help to push this forward. Anyways, all right, so let's move away from that. Let's take some entertainment stories. Now, we all know that 2 days ago, Ghana was hit with a massive or heavy downpour that cost a lot of lives, properties, cars, houses, and all of that. So one of the persons that was affected by this heavy downpour is Kwadwo Sheldon. And he made a video of his home, how he was badly affected and all of that. Yes, people were quite disheartened about the situation of his home. So this is the video that he posted, he shared with us on social media. Now, here's the thing. After sharing this video on his social media platforms, Dancehall King, Shatta Wale. So Shatta Wale responded. He actually replied to, not a reply, but he tweeted. He X'd and I said, anyways, he tweeted on his Twitter page, and this is what it says. So Metro TV Ghana actually, you know, so it was, I think, a reply to this or something like that. So Shatta Wale says, this is serious. Sorry, brother. Let me know if you need some help. So sorry, Charlie. Simple. Just say, let me know. This is serious. Sorry, brother. Let me know if you need some help. So sorry, Charlie. This is all that Shatta Wale did. Now, guess what? Kwadwo Sheldon decided to give it to him, woto. I do not know the reason behind this, but I think that there's some serious in-depth beef between the both of them. So Kwadwo Sheldon posted quite a number of you know, he made quite a number of tweets. I said, I check a crap, but remember some alcohol. So he says, it be me, you they come show fake love. Kwadwo Sheldon again says, we dey here where your old girl come, the chat say, she not get place sleep, but you they want to help who? Let's move on. Wait me to me. Kwadwo Sheldon again, you get help, give me, but your mom is where you draw the line. Oh, boss. He comes again. Nobody needs your handouts. We good over here. Kwadwo Sheldon again. Idua, you people figure say what? And they're trust on the mean kind. And then he comes again and says, hey, where would you not tell me Pacho? But, you know, it's gotten a lot of people talking on social media. There's even some more. My goodness. We're not be kiddies for here, and nobody they feed anybody for here. I extended a hand, you ignored. You remember that one? You extended help, I say, okay. Make everyone go bed. Kwadwo Sheldon again says, you were all laughing when I approached him in the UK to sort things out, and he ignored me. So that is the root of this whole thing. Today, make I accept help from Am because he be Father Christmas. You people, they, okay, on this app, are they help you by force? So in case you have forgotten the existing beef between Kwadwo Sheldon and Shatta Wale, or why Kwadwo Sheldon is disheartened currently, this is the reason. Take a look. So Kwadwo Sheldon extended a hand. He was waiting for a handshake, but he didn't get it. Once I shut out the So that's a problem. Anyways, all right. Well, let's see how people are reacting to that. Okay, no, before that, Shatta Wale's response. He says, you go rent for water top, where you go rent for water top, where you they talk with pride like that, eh? Shatta again says, you dear, your, I didn't know. Just say, hey, if they feel cause problems like this, dear, just say, pardon my reading of the Pidgin language. I don't speak Pidgin, but I'm really trying. Okay, so, but if you can see, this is what Shatta Wale, he says, if they feel cause problems like this, dear, and yeah, okay. Anyway, so this was Shatta Wale's response. This part also, so I said, I don't want to read that. Anyways, so that was Shatta Wale's response. We really do not know how far this could possibly go, but let's see how people are reacting to this. It's quite funny. You know, it's actually caused a frenzy on social media. Let's see. Now, Lami says, we all know Shatta very well. Never accept his help. He will use it tomorrow against you. He will sit on television and say he fed you. Television. Or the phone. Or back on live. Banga Boss says, I love peace, but I love this violence. I am born blessed says, your house and studio got flooded. And like the responsible man he is, he didn't insult you. All he said was, if you need help, exactly. If you need help, let me know. He even called you brother. Brother, but me from Manungotum. Just know you've touched the whole nation. Just watch out. We are in for this. Hey. Copy Tuesday says, Sheldon shouldn't have responded. That would have been the flex. That's true, though. Maurice, the boy, says, that was so childish from Sheldon. Danny GA says, this is how we like it in the town. Just somebody here, you eat and breathe beef. Bento Pressure says, this one is Atika, All right, so you can share yours with us, your opinions, your thoughts with us on our social media platforms. Facebook is Joy Prime TV. Moving away from that, a very incredible thing happened. Very exciting. Well, a street in Burkina Faso has been named by the former president of the Republic of Ghana, the late Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Incredible. We saw these photos pop up on social media yesterday, and all we can say is that it's a big flex, you know. It's a huge flex. So there you have it. If you can go back to the previous post, the previous photo, where it has the name on there. Okay, so it says Avenue, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Then, okay, Namoka French, you know, Namonkai French, you know, what's here. Yes, so all we can say is that, okay, so it actually says former president of Ghana. So this is his date of birth, which is the 22nd June 1947, and that is the date of death. All right, so a whole street in Burkina Faso has been named by one of Ghana's very own, the late Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Let's go on social media. Let's see how people are feeling about this. Atipo Kwesi Bright says he didn't force himself to be recognized by another country, even in death. That is legendary and legacy. Koja Evans says a prophet, they say, is not recognized in his own hometown. Well done, Burkina Faso. Isaac Ibrahim says a good man is never honored in his homeland. Ni Bokete Ajitri says, the legacy of Papa J lives on. Rest well, Papa J. Fabian Sebastian says, great, celebrating our heroes. Rawlings and Thomas Sankara had a great relationship. Peter says, great people are always remembered. And Asina says, that's a great leader. Abana Theresa says, may the president of Burkina live long. All right, okay. So there you have it. Like I did say earlier, it is a good thing for Ghana. We're excited about it. So congratulations to all of us, isn't it? All right, and now let's come home. Let's come here. Let's come to the compound, the terrain of multimedia, where one of our babies is back on our screens. I'm talking about season 4 of Big Chef Junior. It has started. The competition just keeps on getting bigger and hotter. Now, guess what? The first week, we had our star of the week, and that was Selwa. Now, guess what meal Selwa prepared? So it was the rice week where they had to use rice to prepare any dish they could do. Selwa decided to mix rice with plantains to make rice fufu, and she made it with carrot soup as well. Hush. There is our star of the week. Take a listen to her.
As a Sasha for this week. Hello, lovely viewers. I'm very excited to be declared as the star chef for this week. I blended my rice with plantain and then I cooked it like bamboo and it became rice fufu. You can try it with any soup. I'm feeling so excited and happy to be declared as the star chef for this week.
Episode 2 of the kids' culinary reality TV show dubbed the Rice Challenge saw all 12 contestants enter the kitchen get up to impress the judges. The judges gave the contestants 45 minutes to shop from the open market and get creative with their rice recipes.
Please, I want a good taste. Balance your food well with your seasoning. All right? Be creative. Present your food well for us to see, okay? I know you are going to do well, all right? Okay, so congratulations to all of you. I'm expecting something great. Clap for yourselves.
So in a nutshell, you have 45 minutes to get the food ready. You have 5 minutes to go and pick up your food. Up!
All right.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys.
The judges went round the kitchen making sure that the wannabe kitty chefs were observing the kitchen rules. Almost 15 minutes to stop work, Michelle Ajekum, the host, introduced a little twist. The host halted all contestants and instructed them to dance while they cooked.
Halt, pause. While you're cooking, I want to see your dancing skills. So while we are dancing, we are cooking, no?
Okay.
Okay. If you are that too, then it's good for you. Let's go. Jaden, you are the reason we are dancing because I don't like your energy. Let's go. Jaden, let's do Asaboni. Let's do Asaboni. How do you do it? Hey, 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 hey. Jaden, this is serious.
The time for cooking elapsed and all the contestants were instructed to present their meals to the judges. At the end of the episode, Sewa Bunsi emerged as star chef of the day with his special rice fufu with carrot soup.
Star chef of the day is going
to
No other. Go ahead.
The judges commended Sewa for her creativity in the kitchen and advised the other contestants to do more research as the coming weeks will...
And who would have ever thought that you could actually mix rice with plantains, blend it up, and actually make rice fufu? That was very brilliant, and that's the reason that she won the Star Chef of the Week. That was just for week 1. Now, week 2, what they will be doing is they will be preparing whatever meal they can, name it whatever name they want, with Indomie. So it's going to be the Indomie Challenge in week 2. We just can't wait. Now, to vote for your favorite contestant, you have to dial the short code *711 *60#. *711 *60#. If you do not vote, your favorite or your best could go out because you are not voting. So please, vote, vote, vote.